Hey Leos, my name is Cherry. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of March. And it's going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. I've already pre-shuffled and meditated over the cards and all that jazz, but I work with jumping cards, so you'll see me shuffling for a minute. But in the meantime, ooh, got it. I'll show you those cards in a minute. In the meantime, as I get some more to work with, this channel was something that I originally fought doing because I was just like, nah, I was finding excuses, but then the universe wouldn't let me just go about it in peace. So we are all starting this YouTube journey together. Doing general readings for a whole sign is very different. Is very different than doing them one-on-one, which is what I do in real life. So we're all going to embark on this journey together and see where this month takes us. So, first card's out. Underlying energy is the Six of Swords in reversed. I feel like there's something that you keep going back to mentally. There's something that you walked away from, or something even that somebody could have walked away from you. But you keep thinking about them, and somebody I feel like is coming back into the picture. Somebody else got this card too. I forgot which sign. But somebody is coming back, or you might be considering returning back to somebody. And with that said, first card out is the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of victory. The Chariot is also very much a win and lose type of situation. The Chariot is also about making a choice. I feel like you have to make a choice. And because of this underlying energy of returning, I feel like you're making a choice whether or not you want to return to somebody, or whether how receptive you'll be if somebody returns to you. I feel like for most of you, you guys might be thinking, Leos, of returning to somebody from your past. With that being said, you also have the Lovers here. It could be an ex, could be an ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-situationship. But basically, there's somebody that you haven't been able to fully let go of that you keep thinking about them. And it's not necessarily a bad thing because the Magician is over here telling you to take action. Go ahead and reach out, and the Ace of Wands is supporting that, saying it's a universal energy of possibilities, new connections. It's an energy of new connections. It's an energy of possibilities, new opportunities. And the fact that it came with the Magician, it's encouraging you. It's encouraging you to go out, to put yourself out there and reach back out. Whatever it was that ended, I feel like it really shook up your world. And obviously this can play out from their perspective as well. Maybe you leaving them shook up their world. But I feel like it was a very drastic change. I feel like it was more serious. And it could have been a divorce for some of you guys, or just a major breakup. But by taking action, it's kind of telling you like, hey, don't be afraid to put in the work. The Eight of Pentacles is here for you. Don't be afraid to put in the work, because the Four of Wands is out there. And it's like there's a chance for new opportunities in a different territory. Don't be afraid to put out the work and go deeper than whatever it was that you had with this person. Because this is a card of celebration. This is a card of freedom. This is a card of coming together. This is a card of closure as well, tying up loose ends. Maybe if you had a breakup, there might be you guys might rekindle the romance. You guys might rekindle something, and whatever it is, the feelings, I feel like it's something that you really want, or even the other person really wants. But I feel like it's going to bring like more excitement into your life. So don't be afraid to reach out, because the Magician is telling you to take action. And it might have been, maybe it was too serious for you before. Maybe it was going way too serious, too fast. But the Moon is here for you. And the Moon is saying like it's like a whole new territory. So if you go back and put in the work, I feel like it's going to be a deeper commitment. Because right now, with this Five of Swords, it's like you keep looking back at them. You walked away. Maybe you feel guilty for whatever the reason was that made you walk away. Maybe you feel guilty. Maybe you just really needed time alone. But I feel like you walked away more so out of fear. Maybe it was way too serious for you and you walked away out of fear. The hangman is telling you to let go of that fear. Don't be afraid to look at things from a whole new perspective. There's an air of impatience around here, like you're feeling kind of restless, but this card encourages you to kind of like surrender yourself to the universe, to the powers that be. But I feel like for the month of March, the main thing for you guys is the main thing is really making a choice, because right now you keep thinking about something or somebody. So whatever it is that you keep thinking about it, you need to take some sort of action towards it, and then from there you can see where it is that you want to go. By making a choice and deciding to go back, it doesn't necessarily mean like that's the end all be all. It's just like when you keep going back to something, it stops you from moving forward. So whatever is on your mind, just like go address it. Don't be afraid to address what it is that's on your mind. Like it's your mind and you're the one who has to keep thinking about it. And if it's a person, don't be afraid to renew things. You know, like this, honestly, a renewal could go either way. It just literally depends on the amount of work that you put in. But I feel like this thing that you walked away from, it was something more serious. I feel like for some of you guys, it could have been a divorce or a separation from like a very serious relationship. But whatever it was, you walked away from it and it really just shook up your world. This tower moment, it really just shook up your world. And from there, it just kind of cleaned the slates. And now you have to decide where it is that you want to go from here. Because right now, it's just, which way am I going to go? And the Chariot is there for you. The Chariot is a card of victory. If you reach out and you take action, you're going to be victorious. You have the Six of Wands here. It's a card of victory. It's a card of reaching your rewards. It's like getting your acclaim. It's so many different things, and you're going to be victorious, but you're not going to have any type of excitement, fulfillment, or victory unless you take some sort of action. And this action that you take has to do with the choice that you're making. The Chariot is there for you. Which way do you want to steer it in? Because Temperance, you have conflicting interests right now. This card has also been popping up a lot, for people. It's conflicting interests. You're not in balance. You're not meshing well with another person. And it's just kind of like, it's okay to put your own needs first sometimes, but it's like, just make sure that, you're evening it out. That's not a word. Evening it out. Even it out. Leveling it out. That's where I was trying to go. Make sure you're leveling it out if you really feel like you need to put your own needs first. But don't stop yourself and don't limit yourself out of a fear, because whatever's on the other side of this fear is what you keep going back to on a subconscious level. This is deeper feelings. This is like that new, scary, dark, uncharted territory. I really feel like it has to do with the person. It doesn't have to. But whatever it is that you keep thinking about, I feel like for a lot of you guys, Leos, the main thing in March is you need to address it. Everything that you keep going for, things that you can't let go of, you need to address it. You can't just put a band-aid on it and ignore it, because then at the back of your mind, something's going to trigger it, or you're going to keep thinking back about it. And if you keep taking, you could take 5 steps forward, but then you keep taking back, it's going to delay you reaching your destination. So yeah, other than that, I feel like things are going to be very, very good for you guys. I feel like this is more so decision-making mode, like where do you want to go from here. But I think honestly you guys are good if you make the right choice. I shouldn't say right choice, but if you make your choice based on your authentic truth, you can't go wrong. The Magician is there telling you to take action. And also with this card, this Magician can manifest whatever he or she wants. So just know that you're going to be victorious. But you really just need to address all of these things from that you keep going back to from your past and figure out if you want to take them into your future. A choice. March is about choices for you guys, Leos. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys for March. If you guys want daily readings, I do a daily reading every morning, and I do those on my Instagram. And I will leave that information in the description box. It's at Cherries Awakening. And until then, I will see you guys next month.